Hi everyone, and welcome to another Quickie with King Willy. This time I've got to show you what I did on here, and AJ threw me under the bus, so I've got to do the episode about it. What had happened was this smeltery here was full, very much like it is right now, and I needed to add some drains in the side, as you can see, okay? But if you've got anything in the smeltery and you break a block, it's all vanished, it's gone. So I didn't want to sit there for hours and hours with buckets and start, pouring ingots and blocks and all that sort of stuff. And apart from that, this side was really, really cramped, and I'm not happy with it. Now, apparently these are supposed to form a multi-block structure if they're put in the right sequence. Now, they're not in the right sequence even a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, what I wanted to do was to put the drains and everything over this side so we could pour here and have all the tables along here as the multi-block structure, because we've got a 5 wide gap this side and a 3 wide gap this side. I know it's going to do people's heads in, but there's not much we could do about it. I had to resize this when I originally built it because I built it bigger than it was allowed to be and had to make it back to its maximum size, which was a size 11 by 11. And I didn't move the walls in, and I thought I wanted some room on one side anyway to do this, and it just ended up we were doing it this way because it was closer to the entrance. So to drain it out, I pretty much had to come up with a system that would work. Now, last season in Feed the Beast, I was using BC pipe. Actually, I was using Fluiduct and doing a very, very similar system, but with bedrockium drums. And so basically what we've got here is pressurized fluid conduit. Now that's really easy to make. It's not a hard thing. You can see that in the JEI. That's not a problem. And it's set to extract only with a full active signal, okay? Hence the switch. And the switch is also sitting on a redstone lamp, and that will power that, redstone propagates through to that anyway. And that way you can come in, walk around the back, and you can immediately see straight away whether or not it's in pump mode. Now that's set to output, and all of these tanks, all these drums are set to input. I just pick any one of them. Insert. That's the word I'm looking for, not input. Insert. And they're all got different things. You right click on them. This one's got tin. This one's got water. This one's got electrum. This one's got ardite, zinc, cobalt. What else have we got in here? Invar, lead. Now a lot of these aren't things that you can mine, but the smeltery makes alloys, right? Like millennium and millennium. Right, so there's some chrome, we've got some obsidian in there, got bronze. I've only left in just enough to colour the drums, right? Because what'll happen is when I pour, right, there's blood, which you get blood in there with mobs spawning. They spawn in there, and because it's so hot, they just die, and you get blood. And we can use that for blood magic or other different things. Oh, I've got 2 bloods. No, what's going on here? Blood, blood. Not so good. All right, do we have iron in here? I don't think we've got iron. I think that's what happened. Blood went in the iron one. Nope, we don't. Anyway, so as you can see, guys, I've got molten ardite in there. I have molten brass, molten bronze. What else have I got? Some copper, some zinc, some tin, and some platinum. No idea where I got the platinum from, but I'm not going to make a barrel for it because it's not worth it. But what I want to do is I'm going to want to empty this. So basically what I do is I find out, make sure I've got the barrel for it, because blood won't go into a gold drum and so forth. So all I have to do is pretty much flick this switch now, and you can see the lights come on and it's starting to drain. So if we go into here really, really quickly, because it drains super fast, we can see that it will start draining now. There we go, it's starting to drain that. Now we're into the copper. There's 1 milli bucket of copper, which it'll take. Zinc, it'll take. Yep, and it goes directly into the zinc drum. Tin, it's going straight into the tin drum. And because we've got no drum for platinum, it's just gonna, well, where did that go? What? Seriously? Where did platinum go? Oh, that's not such a good thing. Maybe it's in the line. It is, it's in the line. I need a drum. I need a drum. I need a drum. Oh, alright. So if I put a drum where's my bag? I think I've got a spare drum in my bag. Yep, I've got a spare drum in my bag. That's good. So if I put a drum down here, bang, see how it just filled up instantly? And now that will be platinum. And it's already set to insert. Now, if I want to, I turn this switch off. It's all well and good storing it, but what do? How do we get it back in? Well, it's pretty simple, really. We just go to this thing here. We put that on insert mode. We come over to here, and we pick the one we want. Well, I want the platinum back out. So I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to go extract with auto extract. Okay, so auto extract, redstone mode, never active, always active. Yep, that's what I wanted. Yes. And I hit the switch, and that should suck that drum dry. Should do, if I've done it right. Drum empty. Okay, even though it hasn't updated with the color. Let's have a little look in the smeltery, and sure enough, there's our 2 ingots of molten platinum back again. So now I can just sit here and I can pour ingots. Not a real big drama. Let that cool down, and it'll drop. There's a hopper underneath this, so it sucks it straight down and goes into the chest. So there's our platinum. Oh, that's funny. It's a beautiful blue color here. And this is the first time I've ever seen platinum, but then it turns to white, which is, I suppose, is the right color for platinum, but a little bit disappointing, really. But basically, that's all we do. And then once you're finished, so that we don't mess things up for anybody else, is we set that back to extract with a redstone signal and turn that off because we don't want anybody else to do it. We go back over to the platinum drum here, and we can set that to insert. Now there is more. What is this called again? Pressurized fluid conduit. Let's see if we can find it. I need one more piece. Conduit. There's some there. Excellent. I'll put another piece in here, and we'll get the other drum out of my bag. Oh no, we don't need the other drum out of the bag. I want to show you a tip. Now, once again, one of my fans gave me a hot little tip, red hot tip here. That's for making obsidian. Now, all we've got to do is grab that lava drum and drop it there. Okay. We set this to extract mode with no redstone signal whatsoever. We can set, and when we turn this on, hopefully, or is it already doing it? Nope. So when we turn this, set this other one back to input. Where are we? Where are we? Come on. Set this back to insert. It's full of lava. See how the pipe changed? Lava's going in there. You don't need to power that. That'll just do it by itself, and it's starting to fill with lava. See, lovely, look at that. We've got 7 buckets, 8 buckets, 9 buckets, 10 buckets. So what we can do is, if you take this now and we turn that off to insert mode. Yep, the pipe's empty. We go to a water drum, which is, that's water, I think. Yep. Go to the water drum and we hit extract. With that, boom, fills with water. Now it should be putting water and lava in here at the same time, which, as you know, makes obsidian. So we got 11 buckets, 11 buckets. Oh, go and turn that water off. Go and turn it off now. And insert mode again. Now, this will turn to obsidian. So we've got 12 blocks of obsidian so far. While these two talk to each other and melt down and so forth and do their little thing, we're getting more and more and more obsidian. So it's a cheap way of getting obsidian for us. You know, you can just go and fill a lava drum, as you saw in the earlier episodes where I was taking a lava drum and a bucket when I mined and came up with a lava pool. I'd just fill up the drum and bucket it all in one after the other. It's just taking a long time to do stuff. But anyway, I can go now. I can put this on the bottom, molten obsidian. I can go over here and I can pour an obsidian block. And when that's cooled down, which shouldn't take too long, it's up to 50 odd seconds now, 50, 70%, 80, 90, 100, right, done. It'll drop through the hopper, and there it is in there. We've made a few earlier, and that's the easiest way to do it. If you want to shortcut it, make yourself a little timer like this. It's pretty easy to do. And then just plop the timer next to it. And the timer is set, as you can see, timer delay 100. If I right click on that, I can change it. Timer delay to 200, which seems to be around about perfect for these. It's enough to fill the entire block. The entire, what do you call them? The basin? No, casting table? Yep, it's a basin, I'm sure. No, casting table? What's this, a basin? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It fills it and just keeps doing it. Around and around and around. These timers are very, very easy to make. They are so simple. If I put in timer into the JEI here for you, that's the one here. Look how simple that is. A clock, 4 redstone torches, and 4 stone. Wow, like it's so simple to make. And it works off all 4 sides. So as it sort of goes around, you'll see it'll light up, and it gives you a countdown if you hold it over like that. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and bang, pulse. All of them pulse, so you can take directions off it any which way you like, which is, you know, really, really handy. You can have this going into another one, which changes the timer again, and just continues the signal on. You get all that sort of thing. So that being said, all right, I can pour 8 blocks worth if I want to. I'll just let that sit and do that. But instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is it's full, so I'm going to break this off now. Okay, that'll fill that one. And that's all it'll do. Set this to extract with the redstone signal. Run over to these guys, make sure they're back to insert again. I think they are. Oh, yes, they are. I put them to insert. I know I did. I'm not even going to check myself. Hit the switch, and out should come all the items. There's the lava coming out now, and water coming out now, and that should empty. Once this is done, you can see the pipe will change color back to clear. Doodle-doodle, come on, back to clear, back to clear. Done. Okay, so we can turn that off, and the tank will be empty. And that, yep, as you can see, empty. That is a ridiculously quick and easy way of making it store your stuff for you, and easy use. There is and will be, oh dear me, I got 2 drums because the platinum drum was empty. Oh, now I'm breaking stuff. Oh, are you serious? Jeez. Alright, how much have I got in this drum? Plenty. Alright, that drum can go there. That lava drum can stay there, and I'll put another drum in later. I didn't really want a platinum drum anyway. But that's ready for another drum, for another material that I want to put in if I get one or something. You know, I don't know what we do. Might be liquid seared brick or something. But I've got enough room here to just keep running it back. All the different types along here. Eventually have every type of fluid. I'll have molten glass. I'll have all that sort of stuff. So I can just pour out when I need it, as I need it. And all we do is just come in here, chuck our ores in. And then once they've turned the switch on at the back, and as soon as they've melted, they go into the drums. When a drum's full, obviously it won't do any more. We can just change the drum out, store the drum over to the side, and then continue. And well, later on I'll show you how you can just set up a system that you just put a drum on one of these guys, and it just pours and pours and pours and pours and pours blocks for you all day. Or ingots even. It'll just keep pouring ingots for you. So it works really, really well if that's how you wanted to do it. But that's all for this episode, guys. It's just a real quick one, just to let you know what was going on. Please, if you liked the video, press that like button. Don't forget to share it on your favourite social media. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks, guys, for watching. Your comments make my day. They really do. Have a good one, guys. Bye.